Welcome back to Star Strong, Shine Bold, the podcast where we celebrate the power of purpose, presence, and all the tiny, brave steps in between. I'm your host, Coach Rebecca, and today we're rewinding the clock. And then we're going to fast forward it because I was born in 1968, squarely in the analog age. And now I live in a world of algorithms and cloud storage. Today's episode is a love letter to both. The scratchy vinyls and the voice memos, the snail mail and the DMs. It's about how growing up without the internet shaped the kind of digital woman I am today. Life before the screens. Let me take you back. My childhood wasn't filtered. It was faded Polaroids and film that you had to drop off at the local drugstore. We didn't get Google to find answers. We asked our parents, or we flipped through the good old stack of encyclopedias. I played outside until the stars came out. We called our friends on rotary phones. If their mom picked up, you had to have actual manners. I remember the satisfying clunk of a cassette tape going into the deck, or even the 8 tracks that clicked in place. I remember family dinners without distractions, when binge watching meant an episode of Little House on the Prairie followed by an episode of The Waltons. We had to wait for TV shows, wait for letters, wait for people to show up. And somehow in all that waiting, we built resilience. We learned patience, presence, and how to read a room, not just a screen. Now fast forward to today. I run my business on a phone I can fit in my pocket. I've got passwords, passcodes, and podcasts. Hey, including this one. I'm on Zoom calls, I can text with my daughters, post reels, I'm in group chats galore, and I can run a meeting, pay a bill, and record a podcast all without leaving my home office. But here's the thing. I still remember life before it was all so instant. That memory keeps me grounded because digital is fast, but not always deep. We scroll quickly, but connect slowly. We can be everywhere, but somehow still feel like we're nowhere. So I try to bring my analog soul to my digital world. A little slower. I'm a little more intentional. And a lot more real. The bridge between the worlds. Growing up in the analog world gave me the tools of discernment that I now carry into this digital one. I can see through the filters. I can appreciate connection beyond clicks. I know the power of a handwritten note. Yet I also know how to send an Evite, make a Canva design, or hop on a live stream. But my heart, it's still grounded in the simple things. When you've churned butter with your grandma, when you've mailed thank you notes with stamps and licked them yourself, when you've sat on a porch with nothing but fireflies, you don't forget how to be present. And I want to keep that presence, even while adapting, even while innovating, and even while growing. Passing it on. Here's the beautiful part. We get to be bridges. We are the generation that remembers before but thrives in the now. We can teach our kids and our grandchildren to look up from their phones and notice the sunset. We can show them that being unplugged is not being unproductive. We can model that you don't need a filter to shine. That real connection is eye contact, not just emojis. We can also honor the gifts of the digital world, like this podcast, like online learning, like staying close to loved ones across the miles. But we don't have to give up who we were to become who we are, because who we were shapes who we are now. So today, whether you're cranking a record or clicking a playlist, writing a letter or sending a text, making a scrapbook or a slideshow, remember this: you are both. You are analog and digital. You are roots and reach. You are the film grain and 4K. And that is your power. Thank you for spending time with me today, reflecting on the simple past and the tech-charged present. Remember, wherever you are in this fast-moving world, stay star strong and always shine bold. Until next time.